Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the backup camera, or the mirror mounted backup camera I installed in the $2,800 Silverado. So this truck is my work truck, and it's got boards in the back, as you can see on the side there. Now those are great for hauling stuff. They're extremely hard to see. I mean, they make it so much harder to see. You really wouldn't think it would until you drive it, and it's really hard to see out of this truck. That, and I need to get some blindside mirrors, but this is an awesome start for backing up or trying to even just back into a parking space. It really helps. Now this is not an expensive one. This was like $40 on Amazon. It comes with a overlay mirror, and then you have these little rubber tabs that wrap around your original mirror, so it just kind of hooks up to your OEM mirror. One thing I'm not crazy about is it almost has like a bluish tint to it, which you have to get used to, which isn't bad once you get used to it, but it is kind of an interesting thing that they added like a bluish tint to it. But I have it wired in so that whenever I turn the truck on, I'm just going to turn it to accessory and put it in reverse. The mirror switches on, and when I put it back in park, it stops. I don't know how well you can see that, but the camera is really not bad for a $40 camera. It does have the little guidelines. Now they don't move when you move the steering wheel. It's not that fancy, but for $40, it's really not bad. I have it wired into the body control module under the, or behind the foot pedals, kind of under the dash. I had kind of a time getting it wired in because there's not very many YouTube videos out there on how to wire it in. For these kind of trucks. So if you want a YouTube video, please comment, and I'd be happy to make one on it, because I did have a time getting it wired in. Here's the camera. It kind of mounts to your license plate. It's a little adjustable. Now it's nothing too crazy, but it does have little LEDs for at night, so you can kind of see when you're backing up. One complaint that I do have is it seems to kind of fog up during the rain, just because there's water that gets on it. And if like a drop of water gets on the lens, it's kind of hard to see in the rain. That is my one kind of concern, I guess. I don't know if you could make a little overlay canopy shield for it or something like that. But other than that, I haven't really had any problems with it. I just ran the wire from the bumper through, kind of over the hitch. I just kind of ran it along the frame rail. I ran it down through the bottom, kind of behind the rockers. Excuse my rusty rockers. And then I ran it up into the cab using that little grommet right there. So it's kind of running along the frame rail with the other lines and hoses, and then it goes up into the cab. And then from there, it kind of goes under the floor through here, up past this plastic trim, and it goes up to the body control module where the power is, and then the ground wire. Now you have a couple options when installing this. First option is a little 12-volt plug-in. There's a switch, you just pop it on and off, and that's how you can turn the thing on manually. So if you want to ride down the highway with it on, you can turn it on, or you can turn it on manually when you back up. My thing is I feel like it would just, I'd leave it on. I can be forgetful sometimes, so I feel like I just leave it on and my battery would die or something would happen. And I just didn't like the way it looked, because the cord wasn't super long, but it does have to be right here unless you found some other way to wire it in. I just didn't like the way it looked. So what I did is I took that cord, the wiring cord that is, I ran along the headliner, so it comes up, goes along the headliner, goes down the A pillar, goes down here, you can see a little bit of it right there, goes down through the side dash panel fuse box, goes under into the body control module. Some people wire it in at the back, or the tail light, I mean. And I didn't really want to tap into the taillights back there. I did kind of want it up here, so that's what I ended up doing. But it all worked out fairly well once I got it figured out. And if you do want a video, like I said, I'd be happy to make one on it, because the wiring can be a little difficult to find information on. But one of the main things is I can see now. So it is awesome to have backing up. Probably one of the best recommended upgrades I can do. I mean, $40. for a backup camera. And $40 is a nice savings if it saves you from backing into somebody, something. Who knows? I mean, a dog, a kid. I mean, you can never really know. So if it keeps you from backing into something, then it's kind of a lifesaver, literally and figuratively. Some I know do like the full mirror. Some are like not the blue tint. Like I said, this is the cheapest one. Some were like kind of expensive. So I figured for 40 bucks, I'd give it a shot. And I'm thoroughly pleased. I'm interested in the longevity of it, and I may post a video on it after it's a little older. I've only had it in here probably 2 weeks, but I really have enjoyed it while I've had it. And I'll probably do the same thing on my Tahoe Honky, but I will let y'all know. I appreciate y'all watching. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Have a good one.